So, students, in last videos, we discussed about your line, plane, points, line segment, concurrent line, etc. Now, we are going to solve some questions based on figure so that you can easily distinguish between them if a figure is given to you. So, let's start. Before we start, let me recall some things. Only 2 or 3 points are there. First, how many lines can be drawn through a single point? From a single point, how many lines can drawn? So answer is easily that from a single line or infinite number of lines can pass through, because single point may available in infinite number of lines if they intersecting at the same point. If two given points are given two fixed points are given to you, then how many lines can pass through these two fixed points? There are only one. So likewise, all the small things that we discussed in last videos, you must read in book also, and always keep in your mind. Now we are going to start from the question. What in this type of questions, figure may be given to you. So let's draw the figure. So this is one of the figure given to you, and question asked to you that you, by using the given figure, write down the name of 5 points. So you can easily understand now. There are 5 points: B, D, E, O, C. These are 5 points given in this figure. So how you write? You must write that points are 5 points are. Then you can write down the name of the points: B, O, E, D, C. No. Then again question says that write down the name of one line. If we observe this side from point O, all these three are rays. No? Only this side, not I'm talking about this side. What I told you that in a line can be extended on either direction. So there is only one figure may arise in this, that this part is your line, and in this figure only one line is there. So you have to write down the name of a line. Line is, it's since there is no small English alphabet name is given, so you have to use the nearest end point of the line. So it is your B, D. And but what is BD? Line, segment, ray, or line. So we use some symbols above the BD as a cap. Draw the figure look like this one. This represent your line BD. Then again it says 4 rays. It says 4 rays. So always we know that array have a one fixed point, one end point, one starting initial point, and other part is open. So in this case we see here we can write down only 3 parts because name is not given. I think I missed the name. It may be A over here. Clear? Now, but actually if A is there, then we must add the name A also here, because again we have a point now. So 4 rays are starting from O. OB, use the symbol. Then OC, use the symbol. OD, use the symbol. And OA, use the symbol. Always remember that answer may not tally from a book. You have to clear the concept only. This video is only for clearing the concept, that how we are express them. Here I told you that A is not given, so I use A from my side. It may be not given in question, but from this you can easily understand that what are points, where the lines are there, rays are there. Then again it's given that 5 line segment. So line segment means what? On a line, two fixed point. There are 5 line segments. First, starting from this, O and B, these two are fixed point. So we can write down OB as a line segment. First part. Second, OE. Sorry, OE. Then ED. Only 3. Okay, you can consider DO also now. We can consider EB also now. I have written 5 line segment which is given in one line. So likewise you can understand, if you wish you can write down OC as a line segment, because C you can consider here is the fixed point, or OB also, and likewise OA also. So likewise you can give the answer. Now next, some given figure we discuss. Okay, in this figure you have some 2 3 lines are there, some many points are there. So we can start. What's question asked to you? Question asked to you that find the first in from the figure, find the, give the name of line which contain E. Line contain point E. Always remember not to confuse about line or line segment or ray. Line means what? Having both side arrow. So one line we can easily find out AE is a line where we have point E. Again line EF is also line where we can have point E. So your answer may be likewise AE line, or you can give line EF also. So these two are lines which contain point E. Then again it says that line passing through A. Where is A? This is A. Here only one line can pass through. So line passing through A is only one line. That is your AE. AE. Line on which point O lie. Where is O? Here O. So again, on which point O line O lies. Oh, ink is over. It's a OC. Line OC. Always use arrow. If small letter is not given, then only we can use a nearest endpoint of the line. Then 2 pairs of intersecting lines. I am using black because blue ink gone. So it says that 2 pairs of intersecting lines. There is AE common and 2 pairs are there. Means in pairs of intersecting line. First is AE. With AE we have OC. This is your first pair. Then about second pair again we have AE and then we have EF. So there are 2 pairs of line which intersect each other. Likewise you have to solve. Now next part of the question, again you have to draw the figure, pause the video. So you are observing this video. And in this video we have this figure. Hope this figure is clear to you. Let me check. Yes, it's clear to you. I'm checking I check on the screen that it is clear to you. Now in this figure there are various questions, and those various questions only contain two questions in this book. Okay, come to the point. In this question asked to you about very important collinear points. Question asked to you, give the collinear points. How many collinear points are there? There are various collinear points now, 3 or more than 3. So here in this line N, on line N, we have B, D, E. These 3 points are collinear. So how we write? On line, it is a small n. How many collinear points we have? We have B, D, E. 3 different points. Then on line, this line Q, we have again A, D, C. So these 2 points are not considered as collinear points, because here on in definition it says that 3 or more than 3. Even these AB also not considered as a collinear points. So what we are observing, that there are 2 lines Q and L, not even M. Sorry, Q and N. These 3 Q and N. These 3.2 lines are there, in which we have 3. It means 3 points on a line means collinear points are there. So this is the concept of collinear points. Now it's about concurrent lines. I'm going to rub this one. Concurrent lines. Concurrent lines and their points of concurrence. So we can write down point of concurrence. They give the heading. Now use what is concurrent line, means 3 or more line can pass through the same point. So choose such type of points. There is only this one and this 2. There are 2 points where 3 or more line can pass. In here 2, here 2, here 2. Only these 2 points are there. So concurrent lines, pair of concurrent lines, in this case we have P, then N, and then L. Concurrent lines are P, N, L. This is your line L, this is your line N, and this is your line P. And the point of concurrence is your point B, capital B. Clear? Then again at this place Q, P, and M. Q, P, and M. These 3 points are concurrent lines. These 3 lines are concurrent lines, and the point of concurrence is your A. So this is your answer. So from this you can easily find out. Not only this type of question, then the question discussed in last 2 or 3 examples, that you can easily find out the rays, line segments, also line segment, uh, intersecting points are there. If 2 lines intersect each other, that point is known as your intersecting point. So like you have intersecting point, and others are also given. Collinear points are given, 3 collinear points B, D, E, A, D, C. Now you can, if you change the question with the same figure, I think you can solve the question. Now one more figure I want to discuss, and rest of rest type of questions you must solve by yourself. Now I am able to say that you are able to solve some geometrical concept, previous primary geometrical concept questions you can solve easily. The last question I am going to discuss. Okay, in this question, this is a figure having line L, M, and these three lines are there. And again, we have three more lines. They are P, this one is your Q, and this one is your R. Clear? These three pairs of parallel lines L, M, N, and then three unparallel non-parallel lines. It's a P, then this one is your Q, and this one is your R. Now question says that write down the all pairs of parallel line. So what we know that L and M parallel to each other, if we measure by scale, distance between these two lines are always equal at every point. So how can we can write down the pairs of parallel line? So we can write down the pairs of parallel line, give the name of line. L parallel to what? L parallel to M. This is a parallel sign. Then again M parallel to N. First pair, second pair. Question says that all pairs of parallel line L parallel to M parallel to N, M parallel to N, leave it. L parallel to N also, no? L parallel to N also. Any more lines are parallel? This parallel to this one. L parallel to M parallel to N, M parallel to N. Yes, all these pairs are parallel. You can write down likewise, or you can change the place. M becomes this side, L becomes this side. They represent the same pair. So there are three pairs of parallel line. From three parallel lines, we can write down three pairs of parallel line if they parallel to each other. All pairs of intersecting lines. Now all pairs of intersecting lines, in this there are, now we have six lines. Intersecting lines at means where they are intersecting. So at intersecting point, line may be two, maybe more than two. So let's discuss. You can see that at this point L, this line and this line L and this line P intersecting first pair. Then at the point I, at the point I, no, I, line R and line L intersect. At the point D, line P and line R intersect. So likewise various points are given. At point F, this and this intersect. So likewise various points are given. So you can write down the pair of lines where they are intersecting. Concurrent line means three or more lines passes through the same point. So here we can see 1, 2, 3. This point only one point is concurrent point, that is your point A. Up line R, Q, N are concurrent at point A. No more lines are there, no, only this point is there. Then collinear points, yes, we have pairs of collinear points. You can easily say B, H, F, they are on a line. Here no, A, B, C on a line, G, F, E on a line, H, C, I, E on a line. All lines you can easily mention. Now on line L we have C, I, E. On line M we have B, H, F. On line P we have G, F, E. On line Q we have A, B, C. So these are the collinear points. Hope you can easily understand and easily solve the questions. So I'm not going to give you any task in this geometry, but you must complete your exercise 10.A. Your homework is complete exercise 10.1. Clear? That's all for today. Thank you.